Okay.
So, we're back.
Yep. The princess and the queen.
That's right. And guess what I got? My boots.
Hey, those,
Grand Ole Opry.
Oh,
Thank you, Durango.
those
Grand Ole
boots
Opry.
are made for walking.
Or dancing. I was dancing in the kitchen
really,
yesterday.
That's what they are.
So I'm feeling pretty good about the boots.
Yes. They
So,
look classy.
Thanks, Mama.
But you're pretty classy anyway.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So
Anyway, you're here. You're alive.
Yep.
Last few weeks have been rough. We talked about that last week and how grace, God's
I'm
grace
not
was
thinking
really
about it. It's over.
all over here. Yeah,
It's over.
we've moved on.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to continue our grace theme because I feel like this whole idea when we talk about midlife and beyond,
Yeah.
way
beyond.
that this whole word that we don't like, aging, or when people say at your age.
Yes.
Don't like that. We don't like that. However, we have kind of the poster child here of growing old with grace. So that's our theme this week, growing old
with
grace. And we have the queen here. We're not going to tell you her age. That's coming.
No.
She's having a birthday in a couple months. We'll do a big reveal.
No.
Yeah, we're going to do the reveal. Some people know, but you won't believe it. Anyway, we've got the poster child of growing old with grace right here on the porch. So we're going to get some tips this week on how to grow old with grace. So what do you think, Queenie?
Well, I don't think about.
Tell us your secrets.
I don't think about growing old with grace. I'm just growing, and
like
you
that.
can forget the old, because I
Forget
feel
the old.
so blessed. I mean, my whole life I've been blessed. I didn't realize it at times, and I wasn't giving thanks to God the way I should have been. But now it keeps getting better and better. I don't want to brag, but I tell you, to be my age, to be able to get up in the morning and go off to exercise and then do errands and see people. And for example, yesterday we had our follies. Oh, I know it brings smiles and laughs to the audience, but it also brings so much to us.
Yes.
And I go out of there feeling better than ever. I pray for the people I see with such
That's awesome.
difficult health needs, and yesterday was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Nobody could walk.
Yeah. So that's
And-
awesome. So
yeah.
you just said a bunch of things. You stay active.
Oh, yes.
So
yes.
Mom, on the treadmill every day. So being active is super important to growing old with grace. And giving back and bringing others joy, living beyond yourself. But you've done that your whole life. I remember when I was little, we would take people, elderly people to church. And you still are doing the Folly Show. So this is an entertainment group. It's a volunteer group where Mom and other people, other friends are going to different nursing homes, retirement homes to bring them
15
joy.
years.
Yeah, 15
We
years.
started
She's a
with
tap
about
dancer.
13 people.
Mhm.
We're down to 4 wonderful volunteers. Have difficulty walking for a couple of them. One new lady has been blind since birth.
Wow.
And what an inspiration.
Yeah.
She's got a beautiful voice, but she just can't get around.
Wow.
And so my husband and I feel, the king, we feel it's a privilege to get her and take her with us.
That's
And
awesome.
she's added so much to our life and to our show.
Yeah.
Really.
So I love that, Mom. So you're not only bringing joy to the residents and the people you visit, but the people, you're giving a purpose to some of the people. This blind woman, another one can't barely walk.
Yeah.
So it's getting people out of their rooms where they're isolated, because as you
I
grow
know.
older and your health fails, you can become isolated. So
And there's
that's
nothing like
awesome.
a laugh. I
Yes.
mean, we had more fun and crazy things. The princess here, my maid in waiting, or she's waiting,
Matron.
Anyway,
she
she
has to
ordered
bring that up.
cowboy hats because we're going to do a segment. Or
Woo!
we're doing
I got
a
the boots.
segment,
I
and
need one of those hats.
I'm dancing to Boot Scoot and Boogie.
Ooh, we might have to have that on the porch.
Well, we'll see
I
about
think that might be coming.
The king says the costume's a little short, but short is good.
You got it.
Really.
You show it. You told me
Yeah.
that a few weeks ago.
I
You
know.
got the legs, Mom.
Well, I didn't
So-
know. But anyway, the hats came,
Yeah.
and I have a big head, and I guess you can interpret that any way you want. But that cowboy hat went down to my eyebrows.
Yeah.
And so I searched around to get something to pad them with inside.
Okay.
And it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So-
it's so much fun. And
So you're bringing joy, you're having a great time, and
Yeah.
a lot of it, if you know the Queen, it's her attitude. Another important thing is stay active, give back, have a positive,
Yeah.
grateful. We've talked about being grateful
Oh, gosh.
every day, just thanking God. I mean, we've
I
had a lot
know.
of grateful
Yeah.
moments the last few weeks, but
Uh,
living with gratitude and just waking up every day with joy
Yeah.
and
And starting the day with a big thank you, because I have God's Spirit with me always, and I talk to Him in the car or
Mhm.
wherever, and that's why I have so much at this age, and I don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
But I just want to pass it along.
Yes,
That's
that's
all.
awesome.
I don't want to get
Pass it
so
on.
selfish, although I am a bit selfish with my candy tin.
Yes.
Um,
The candy is
Yeah.
hands off the candy tin.
I'm
but
getting low.
yeah.
I mean, the Dove chocolate was looking at me, but I took the Hershey's instead,
okay.
and it's
It's a
not
big
the
decision.
same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
So these are really great tips. I would like to add something that was kind of a aha moment for me. So whenever my kids come home, because I'm an empty nester now, I go shopping. I get all their favorite
Yeah.
stuff, like no holds barred. Doesn't matter what it costs. I'm gonna do whatever I can to
Yeah.
like treat them. But then I realize when I go to the store and shop just for me, I don't do that. It's like, oh, this is a little too expensive, and
Yeah.
so this idea of being able to receive and to take care of myself
Yes.
and to be okay with it's not always about the kids, and growing up, the soccer, all the
Oh.
expenses with that was
Yeah.
fine, but did I ever spend that on myself?
Not really.
No. So
No.
I'm kind of getting into this realization that it's okay, and I'm not going to
Yeah.
beat myself up. And I'm going to cook meals for myself, even if it's just for me. I'm not
Right.
going to
Right.
be, grabbing some snacks or scrapping things together. So it's been good. So I think we need to take care of ourselves if
We
we
do.
want to be healthy,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like
And
I don't know why.
Perks are great too. I
Yeah.
get them from my princess here, and
There's perks sometimes.
I don't give a lot of perks, maybe because I take that back.
You give a lot of
I-
perks
I give
everywhere you
them
go. Your pixie
to
dust.
strangers just to surprise them with flowers, maybe, and they don't know
You
where
do
they
a lot
came
of
from.
Special things.
I remember Carolyn, and that of course is a princess, is Carolyn. She
My
was
daughter.
doing random acts of kindness
Yes.
at the high school, and I picked it up, and I've done it. I've kind of not done as much as I did, but leave something at the door
Right.
with no name,
Yeah.
and it bugs the hell out of them. But anyway,
Swearing
you know
on this
that
show. This is a
no,
clean.
that is not a
not-
swear
okay.
word. I do.
Okay.
No. Anyway,
So leave it.
something.
You do that. You
Yeah.
always do that in
I like
your
that.
retirement home. You
Yeah.
leave special gifts. See,
Yeah.
she's doing that again. That idea of giving back and bringing joy to
Yeah.
others, I think, is just awesome.
And if you have to get all kinds of praise from it, it's not the same.
Right.
Just make their day without them
Yeah.
knowing.
I
And
love this. So
it makes-
random acts of kindness. So
Uh-huh.
we've
So
got some
what
good tips here.
don't want to forget.
So
it.
staying
Yeah.
active, random acts of kind, living with gratitude, I think,
Yes.
just kind of encapsulates
Yes.
all of it.
And treat
um,
yourself.
And treating ourselves,
Yeah.
especially the moms out there, any tired moms, any moms that have just given everything to their kids, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay to do something for yourself.
Exactly.
So, Queenie, thanks for the great tips. Next week, we are going to maybe be talking about change of seasons. There's change, and we
Good
need to
idea.
learn, especially as we grow older, we don't like to talk about that, to adapt and maybe make some changes. And
Good
it's
idea.
perfect because the weather is changing. So,
Yes.
until next week, we will have a great week. Live with gratitude. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe treat yourself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we'll be back.
We will.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.